Are we on? We're on. I think we're on. Hello. Wait, what's it say?
Yep, you start with. I'm inviting everybody.
Oh, good. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Okay. We're at a weird angle because everything I'm doing today is top down. So you don't have to look at this mug much longer. So I've got these really amazing friends who have their 50th wedding anniversary this Friday, and I'm going to surprise them with a cake. And it's going to take me 2 days. So I'm doing the prep work today, and we're going to jump right into it, but we're going to do our wood grain technique, which is so stupidly easy and so amazing. And so we'll do that. What we're going to make is a champagne, like a champagne bottle in a crate for their anniversary. So today we're going to mold the chocolate champagne bottle. We're going to gold leaf it, and we're going to get the panels, the fondant panels, ready for this cake, and painted with wood grain. So it's a really cool technique, so stick around. And I'm getting out of here because I can't feel, I can't feel half my face anymore. Because, okay, see you. Oh. Okay, guys, so Jenna's going to be here and she's going to yell at me if I'm off because I can't see what's going on. So anyway, so this is one of our favorite, as you know, I'm completely obsessed with these 3-part molds. And this is going to make our champagne bottle. So we only need, for this one, I'm only doing a half because it's going to be sticking out of a crate. But I think I melted enough chocolate for like 50 of these, so I might make 2 just in case, that way, like, if one breaks, then I can always melt it back down, which is never a bad thing to do in this business. But what we're going to do first is we're going to, can you see that? We're going to brush the mold with our Shiny as Hell, because I want it to be a little bit sparkly, because it's champagne, and it's an anniversary, and so it should sparkle. So this is our Shiny as Hell, which is a massive bottle of edible luster. Completely edible, completely ginormous, and completely fabulous. So I'm going to take a puffy brush, and I'm just going to brush the inside of this to see if this will kind of like stick to the chocolate. We can always brush it again once it comes out. So it doesn't have to be completely crazy, coated, amazing in here. But I just figured we'd try it, because why not, Why not? Hi, Erin!
Hi!
Erin was trying to sneak through. Nobody gets to sneak around here.
Made it!
Ah! Okay, so anyway, so this is Shiny as Hell, and you can see it's not really clinging to the mold all that well, but we'll just see. I thought we'd try it. Let's see what it does, right? Right. And I'm not going to worry about getting it on the top part, because we're gonna gold leaf that. So I'm just gonna dump this out in the garbage and see. Well, no, I should save it. See,
it's your pan.
Yeah, Jen's gonna get me a pan to dump this out because we can reuse it. I start playing fast and loose with it when I'm getting it for such a good deal, but it's still valuable stuff, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump this out so we can use it later. You can see it's just kind of a little bit shiny in there. I don't know. We'll see if it does anything. And then I've got this. This is melted chocolate coating. I believe we were using Clausen's today, white, and then I tinted it with candy color. So oil-based candy colors. To get this lovely champagne color, I did green and blue. So blue helps deepen it up and make it a little richer and bodily. Is that a thing? Bodilier. More bodily. Okay. So let's give this a snip. Okay. And if you haven't used these before, there is a fill line right here. It's very faint. And so you fill it to that line, and that is enough chocolate to make the whole bottle. These guys are just brilliant. Yeah, so that's full enough. I just got some on my lighter. And then we're gonna get this one. Again, I only need one of them, but I melted enough chocolate, and so it never hurts to have a backup one, because as you know, things happen in this business. And then in theory, this pushes it all the way up here, but I don't trust the process, so I'm gonna hit that a little bit, because it just seems like a lot to get all the way up there. And I'm sure I'll pay for it. I'm sure I screwed it up somehow.
Shake it around a little, maybe?
Yeah, Jen thinks maybe just give it a little wiggy. Okay, we'll see. I trust the process, Robin. And so then we put the liners in. Oh yeah, that really wants to squish up there. So we put the liners in, and then we take this second one and chuck it in here. And we push, and then we flip it upside down. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's going. Is it going to go all the way top, though? See? See? Look at it. Didn't. Oh, it's coming all out the sides, man. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay, so see, look at that. We got a slight fail going on here. So, that's fine. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to just tuck a little bit in here. Okay, see, now we know. All part of the magic of the live, kids. You get to see the ECG screw things up. Okay, so now we can mush it, and that's way better. All right, I think we got it now.
Just on the inner side of that top.
This one still needs a little more. Well, come on, people. Which one? This one?
Just on that the side closest to you now.
Is it?
No, sorry, that.
This side. Okay.
Good. But just the.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, is that part of it, or is that part that's not supposed to? Okay, I'll just put some more in there.
Just like the top half of it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Got ya. Okay, so now again, we push down, push down. Okay.
Also, any of the products that she's used, Annalise has linked in the comments.
Oh, yes.
Scroll through if you want to look up.
Yes. Okay, so there we go. So now we know. Yeah. I'm sure it probably works if you're patient, but I'm not patient. So, we're just gonna do this. Make sure it's mushed in, and we're gonna chuck this baby in the fridge face down.
And also comment with any questions.
Oh yeah, comment with any questions, because clearly I'm an expert in all things chocolate. Okay. Now, while that sets up in the fridge, are you still there? Well, that sets up in the fridge. We're going to do a quick little cleanup here, and I'm going to show you how we do a paneled cake. So this works with this works for any square or rectangular cake, and it's one of my favorite methods because it gets you really crisp, really perfect corners. And I've done it for years. If you go to my site, Annalise can put a link on there, gateau-inc.com. If you go there, you can see almost every square cake on that site is paneled because it's crisp and beautiful. And this is the same technique. The only difference is we miter them when we want them to be. Anyway, I'll get into that when we do it. Okay, so we're just gonna try and clear this off. So, see, now when I'm not doing lives, I just move to another space. So I don't have to clean as I go. And then at the end of the night, it's a disaster in my kitchen.
It's true.
Yeah, she's seen it. I'll end up with 2 square foot of clean, and I'll be decorating the cake in the 2 square foot of clean. Is that just me, or does everybody do that? Does everybody do that? Give me a wave if you just move to the next clean spot, because I don't think it's just me. We got things to do here, man. No time to clean. All right. Okay. All right. I think we're pretty good. How's that for a night? No, there's still a little more. Hold on. I need that.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, thank you.
Gotta let it set up.
Yeah.
I know.
That was probably smarter. right there. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
How to clean up chocolate.
Here we go. Yeah. Very valuable lesson there, guys. Ugh. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to wipe your
Thank
hands
you.
off?
I will try to wipe my hands off. Okay. We're still here. Okay. I'm gonna blink a message in Morse code. Help me. I'm trapped in the kitchen. Okay. Okay. Dead air space. Dead air space. No. Okay.
Oh,
Ready for-
it's my party cake reset that always looks like an explosion in my kitchen.
Yes. Yes.
And you got 1, 2,
You are my
3,
sister.
4. So many waves.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not.
Oh, and somebody bought the 3D skull mold.
Oh, really?
I think it's Iliada, but I'm not sure.
Oh, have you used it yet? Has she used it yet?
I don't know.
Ask. I'm asking. Wait, I'm asking. And have you used your skull mold yet? Because these things are magical. I'm gotta tell you, I dig on them so much. All these
So
free parts,
easy.
and they're super reasonable. Like the price is not bad. Anyway, they are all on sale right now as well. Ha! So they're on sale for I think like 27% off. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to panels. So these are fondant panels. What I'm gonna do
She's not
is
used it yet.
not yet? Oh, you're in for a treat. It's like magic when it comes out. Okay, so the panels, I'm going to wipe this off so nobody yells at me because I've been leaning on it. But the panels are going to be fondant. Tomorrow, when I come back, we're going to put the panels on the buttercreamed cake. So this is just prep work. I like my fondant panels to dry overnight so that they have a little more body and they'll stand up because I want to have a little bit of extra room on the edge and it's just easier and cleaner and whatever. So okay, cleanup crew's coming. Zamboni. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Jenna. Okay. Okay. And paper towel for dry. Oh, this is good, man. I got a full staff here. This is exciting. Miss J, bring it home. Okay. Cool. So for rolling out panels, this is what you want right here. Right here. Make the investment, get the good one. This is an Atlas pasta roller. I've had this one, jeez, damn. I've had this one for 28 years. I've had this thing. I bought it when I first started. And I've had other ones when we used to be cranking out wedding cakes. I got a couple of cheaper ones too, just so we would have more than one, and those are gone. But this one, they're more expensive. They are worth every penny. And we are starting today our Memorial Day sale. So everything on the site is on sale. This is the time to get these. I don't have a huge margin on these. They are never on sale unless it's a site-wide sale. And they come in very sexy colors. You can get them in red and pink, and they're amazing.
Annalise just threw up the link.
Okay, just chuck the link up there for us. So this is what you need, guys. Treat yourself. You're a professional. Get the professional tools. That's important. Where's the fondant?
Oh, it's behind you.
This is empty. What? Where? Oh, okay. All right, this is the fondant I'm using. It's PME. It smells like cotton candy. It's fab. This is good stuff. And it stays soft for a really nice long time, which is exactly why we're going to let it dry overnight, because I want a little more body in this stuff. So I've rolled out 3 of the 4 panels already. But I wanted to show you the process on one of them. So my cake itself is going to be, what was the measurements on that, Jenna? Do you remember?
14 by 6?
Yeah, yes.
That?
Cake itself is 14 by 6. I just baked a 12 by 18 and cut it in half, and then trimmed it up. So So the panels, I'm gonna make them so that they're the height I want them, so I don't have to cut them tomorrow. But wider, so that once we know what the frosted cake dimensions are, we can trim the edges. So it's a fun process. Tune in tomorrow. You're gonna love it. If you haven't paneled a cake before, this is a great intro to it. Okay. And my table is hollow over here, so
Someone's asking if that's fondant.
this is fondant right here. This is PME fondant, which I really dig on right here.
Annalise put the link up.
Annalise just linked to it. So I'm rolling through with this. I apologize. My table is hollow. Does anybody else have that? This is hollow underneath, and so this isn't grabbing the way it should. I don't usually decorate on this table, but I wanted it to be here for the live. So okay, so we're gonna go one small, one thinner. The nice thing about this is it's gonna make it so my fondant is paper thin. Which I know a lot of people don't like fondant, so this is the way to do it, because when you roll it out, we also will roll out very long strips and then roll it up on a pin and unroll it around a round cake. So this is the way to do fondant, because it's going to keep it very thin, and you know, people won't get all freaked out. So it's like literally like 4 times the amount of buttercream to fondant ratio. And the PME fondant is very good too. So, okay, so this is what we got. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna brush it a tiny bit with some cornstarch. We're gonna give it a little roll just to even it. But that Atlas makes it, this makes it so it's like completely even. I don't have to worry about getting my stuff evened out. So hopefully that's big enough. Otherwise I'll just run it through again. So this one is gonna be one of the short ends of it. So I need it to be, what was that, 7.5, Jenna?
Yes.
Okay. And
4 3/4.
4 3/4. I think I got this. Okay. Oh, I got a little piece on there. Uh-oh. There's a little piece on it.
Looks like wood grain.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll it out one more time just to make sure. Yeah, it does. It looks like wood grain. That's the nice thing about this too, is like if you ding it or it's like uneven, this is gonna be wood grain. Wait till you see that technique. It's totally cool. Get in there. So like any issues that you have with it not being perfectly smooth, it just add to the rustic nature of it, and it's really cool. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna give it one more little rolly this way. Make sure that we are big enough. All right. Okay. Cool. So cut this in. Okay. So I know that I'm gonna frost my cake to around 4 inches tall. So I'm gonna make this 4 3/4. Is that what I did? 4 3/4. So that we have that nice edge for it to look like a real box. So I'm gonna just mark on here. 4 3/4 is up here. 4 3/4 is up here. Cut this baby off. Is it wedding season yet, guys? Who's got a wedding cake this weekend? Show of hand. Oh, ooh, do a bride emoji if you're doing a wedding cake this weekend.
What about Mario cupcakes for your nephew?
That's sorta. Well, didn't Mario and Peach, aren't they married or something? Maybe, sorta, kind of.
Gotta watch the new movie. Bowser's trying to marry Peach.
Oh no, well,
Big drama.
That would okay. See, there we go. So there's some marital stuff going on there. I got it.
That's for Hendrix, by the way. That's me.
Oh, that's you? Funny. Okay. So this, we use a right angle to get this right, and then 7.5 inches. Wait, which nephew is it?
Hendrix. He just
Oh,
came by.
Hendrix. Okay.
Jenna's got so many nephews, I just can't. I can't. You just did Minecraft for one of them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And also a 5th birthday.
My lord. Really?
Hendrix is very excited for his Mario.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenna's definitely got it covered when it comes to nephews. How many nephews do you have?
Oh God. On both sides, I think I have.
Brace yourselves, guys.
I can't even add them all up. 12, 13.
And how many nieces?
2, 3.
Wow, that's not fair. Okay, so since we want this to look like wood, what I'm gonna do is I want it to look like wood slats. So I'm gonna indent it halfway through.
Zach's Bakery says hi.
Hi! Oh, hi, Zach! How you doing? I got to meet her at SoFlo, and she is fab. She's doing some really nice stuff. She's like kicking ass with our stencils right now. Let's see, 2 and there. Okay, so that's where we want to imprint it. We're going to just use a big ruler. Ah! Okay.
Says, love you, Robin.
Love you, Zach. Okay, let's see. So we're just going to give it, see that? Nice little indent. Is that showing, Jenna? Sort of, maybe,
It's
kind of?
just a little delayed.
Oh, got you. Okay. And then...
Zach's Bakery says, ECG stencils are my favorite. I swear by them.
Oh, we love you,
Oh,
Zach.
yeah, that's perfect. You can see it really
Good,
well.
good. Okay, so that's what we did. We just made a little. And that is PME fondant. And we're going to let this set up overnight. So I'm going to put it on, I'm going to transfer it to, here's its friend. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm putting cornstarch down because I want to encourage this to dry out and I want to discourage it from sticking, which would be very, very sad.
Especially once we paint it.
Yeah, because we're going to paint it. It's going to get messy here in a minute. Like it hasn't already. I'm going to pick this baby up. It's not stuck. Gently move him over here, and then we just reshape him. So see how he bulged out there a little bit? Just going to reshape him. Make sure everybody's happy. Okay. Okay, cool. And see these little dings? Does not matter. It's going to make it look more woodular. Yes, that is a word. Because I just made it up. See, and this is one that I did a while ago. I'm going to make sure that that's done too. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to paint these. This is where the magic happens, kids. This is our wood grain technique, and it is stupidly easy. When we had a crew in filming Amazing Wedding Cakes, I let the cameraman do one. Just to prove how cool and how easy it was. But you're going to love this. We'll start with the long ones, because those are more impressive. So these are the 2 side panels. I've already rolled them out. They're fondant. Can you see all of those, Jenna? We are just... How's that?
I guess we don't need the pasta machine.
Yeah.
Can we get rid of that?
Yeah, let's get rid of it. There you go. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Move all this stuff out too. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff right there. Okay. So we rolled these out earlier. We imprinted them. We double checked to make sure they're not sticking. See, that's a little sticky there. So what I'm going to do is
grab another pan. We can dust it up and shuffle.
I think I can just pop them up, right? Can I?
That's true.
I'm just going to go under it with a little more cornstarch because I just don't want to play with this. But you can see that they're already like not as soft.
Yeah, and they've only been rolled out for what, an hour?
Yeah, maybe an hour max. So just going to do this, make sure it's not sticking anywhere. You just really can't do too much cornstarch. Period. End of story. Because tomorrow we don't want to show up to these being stuck. Because that would be very sad. Okay, I'm going to dust off all the cornstarch. Okay. Call your friends. The magic is about to happen. Get on the line, people. Okay, so this is ivory gel color. Just normal ivory food color. I'm going to put a little in. This is straight ivory gel color. We're not doing anything to that. This is straight ivory gel color that we're going to get drunk. This is magic. This is very cheap vodka. I am not a classy woman. Okay, so we're just going to add...
When you're painting with it.
That's
Fonda
true.
doesn't care.
That's true, yeah. So we're just going to add like this. We're going to water this stuff down really good. All right. We might need more. I don't know. We'll play with it. I haven't done this in a long time. When's the last time we did a wood grain cake? You know?
Oh, jeez. I know, but I did it yesterday. I was like...
I know. Jeez, bringing back memories.
It's so easy.
Okay, so this is the straight ivory gel color. If you want a different color, wood. I mean, we used to do ones that were more like, you know, taupe, and you just mix around your colors a little bit. I've added like purple to this to make it a little more gray.
Yeah. Those seafood crate cakes.
Yes, we did that one with, I think it was like purple and green to make this. Anyway, but this is just gonna look like old school like wood crate. So this is straight, and what I'm gonna do is just randomly make some knots. So some of them happen on the edge. Some of them happen here. There are no rules to where the knots would be. Except for not right over. There are rules. You can't do it right over this because this is supposed to be two different pieces of wood. So there's rules. There's always rules with me.
Robin random, we call it.
Yes.
It's not actually random,
yes.
but kind of.
No, because that's what happens when you're completely neurotic. So we're going to let that set up for just a second, okay? And I'm going to grab my other ones. The ones that we just did. We're going to do this one. I want like a half-C so it looks like it cut off the one. See how neat that is? And then we're going to do this guy. Okay? And we'll do one right here where it's like gushy. Where I boogered it up a little bit. Because that way it'll look like it's the knot's fault, not my fault. For sticking my finger in it. Okay. Okay. So we don't let them fully dry, but you just give them a second to kind of like attach to the fondant. Oh. Magnet.
Turns out that table is magnetic.
Yes. Okay. Okay. You see? Of course, I made a mess already. Okay. And then we're going to take our watered down stuff. This is one of my favorites. This is a giant brush that I've had forever. And we're going to just get a little bit of this. Did you see how I didn't really mix that in? There's some like floating around in there. And that's going to mean that I'm going to get some unusual bits and pieces. And so on the paintbrush, it's kind of striped a little bit. It doesn't matter. You can do it straight, but I like having... it's just messy, and messy is better because nature is messy. So all we're going to do is this. We're going to go here, and we're going to go around the knot, and then do some more. So around this one, around that one, and then like I've decided that that's not dark enough for me. I don't like it, so I'm gonna add a little more or mix it up a little more. This is the best thing about this. If you don't like it, like it doesn't matter, just keep doing it until you like it. Okay, so because what happens now if I go lightly over this and go that way, it just gets even more woody. So like the more you play with this, Isn't that fun? Woo! So that's one side. And we're gonna mess with the other side. Don't mess with magnet. Okay. It is all just kind of playing around, trying to figure out what you like. I did this. You remember, Jenna, the first time we did the wood grain?
I'm trying to remember what cake it was for.
It was for Magic Phil.
It was. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember that.
It was
That
for
was a
my
cool
father-in-law,
70s
Magic. He was for his 70th birthday. We had no time to like try to stencil wood grain, and I was like, you know what? Let's do what Magic would do. Let's wing it. And we did this, and we never looked back because not only is it 10 times faster than stenciling, but it's cheaper, and it's stupidly easy, stupidly fast.
Way more realistic.
And way more realistic. I love it. Look at that. Isn't that magical? So we can get that like cool. Okay. There we go. Wood grains, knots,
Ready to dry.
ready to dry. Okay. I'm going to give this to Jenna. That's going to sit until tomorrow night. Tomorrow at noon. When we come back and do this again. Okay, let's get our babies here. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, I likes that one. I'm happy with that one. Okay, so practically dry brushing this one. Play with it. Have fun. This is like a really cool technique. And honestly, I've done it before where I haven't been happy with it. And I've like completely like didn't like it. All you have to do is add more of the dark color again if you wash these completely off. It's no big deal. You really can't screw it up, kids. Forgot how fun this is. Let's see. Okay, I think we are wood granular enough. Alright, cool. So these babies are going to sit here until tomorrow at noon, where I will be back. I'm just going to get the edges a little bit. We'll be back, and we'll keep doing this. But now let's finish our champagne bottle. So that's all ready to go. So there we go. That's our wood grain. Ooh, I'm going to give it to Jenna. You want it? You want it? You want it? Okay. Okay. And I'm going to be a good girl. I'm going to clean up my area a little bit. See, look at that. See, I'm going to move these out so I don't spill them all over everything. Okay. Hello Kitty beverage. Okay. Let's unmold that sucker. Let's see how it's doing, Jenna.
Okay.
Considering I completely screwed up the process, let's see if we got anything. That's what you get on live, kids. You get to see me completely screw things up. Hooray! Okay. What do we got? Okay. Here they are, fresh out of the fridge. Let's see if we got one. We got a 50-50 shot. Okay. Yeah, kind of went mental with the amount of chocolate. I probably should have listened to their instructions, but
Now you know.
well, now I know.
Now everybody knows.
Now everybody knows. Follow the instructions that come with the thing.
You seem to have mastered them. There's only 8,000 designs.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I should probably trust them. Let's see.
But yeah, check out the whole list of BWB molds because there's everything. From
Yeah.
Graduation caps to baseball hats to soccer
Yeah.
balls to
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
we have everything.
And these seem like I just killed it, but it's not. It's reusable. So this goes back into the next one. Let's see. Okay. And let's get this one off. Okay. And then all of these little, you can see all the little pieces that are beyond where it should be just kind of crack off. So those go away. Look at that. I love these molds. Look at that. It comes completely clean to the edge. Dudes, magic.
They're so easy. Like,
I know.
so easy.
Yeah, somebody is way smarter than me came up with these.
There's a lot of good sizes to make cocoa bombs too.
Oh, yeah.
Which I did.
And cute
Fun.
shapes. Yeah, I love them. What's your favorite one?
We have a lot of really cute bunnies. Which I think are fun for like Easter to fill with all sorts of different
That's
Easter
true.
treats.
Oh, yeah. The bunny, the standing bunny, the sitting bunny. Oh,
But
cutest thing ever.
With how many champagne bottle cakes we made, I have to say that the fact that they have a mold that's this easy to use, I like love it.
I would've
and
killed
hate
for it.
We put so much work into champagne.
Uh-huh.
bottle.
Okay, there we go. So we got 2 halves, but I'm only going to use one, so we got a bonus one. That's the bonus one. This one I'm going to chuck on something, but you can see, so it's like perfectly hollow molded, and all this little extra just breaks right off along the edge.
So if you were gonna stack them, it'd be.
So yeah,
melted.
they do fit together perfectly. You guys have seen me do this before. They do fit together. You just melt one a tiny bit, the edge of it a tiny bit on a pan, and they stick together. But for this particular cake, I don't need that. Okay. I did that on purpose because I wanted to break off all the roughly parts. Okay, so I'm going to throw this on. Jenna, what can you put this on? Because I don't want to fingerprint it up when I'm moving it around.
Let me grab something for you.
Because my supplier has been out of chocolate gloves for a year. If anybody knows a supplier for chocolate gloves, please let me know. I'm losing my mind. Those lovely little white cotton ones that keep you from getting fingerprints on stuff. So we're going to go back to this. Back to our unicorn brush. Thank you. All right,
That's falling.
that's perfect. We're just going to chuck this on an acrylic. Okay. So this guy is going to top our cake. A little bit of the glitzy, you can tell that it's hard to tell from camera, but it's definitely got a little bit of the glitzy to it, but we're going to just hit it again with another coat of this to make it super glitzy. So again, like, no special tools. We got a brush, and we got some shiny as hell. I'm not going to worry about the top because that we're going to gold leaf. So now we've got that nice champagne bottle look. Okay.
Looks great.
So sparkly. So many sparkles. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Now, what should we do first, Jenna? Gold leaf or doesn't matter?
I say gold leaf.
Okay, cool. Hey, look at. Okay, we'll gold leaf first. So there are 2 things I rarely go without on any cake. 1, gold leaf. 2, edible glue. Also PME. We carry all of this stuff. Today we're going to use them together. It's going to be amazing. Okay, here we go.
You got it?
Yep, I got it. Okay, so Jenna, do we have another puffy? Oh, here, this is the puffy I want, the one that had clips on it. Okay. So we're just going to take a little bit of the glue, and we're going to make this top beautifully sparkly gold. And this gold leaf I get is from Australia. It's by Sprinks. And it's not the loose sheets. It's transfer sheets, which makes it a tiny bit. I prefer that because it's easier to handle on the side of a cake. It doesn't go flying away. On something this complex, it's not as great, but it'll still work. So if I have to buy one, I'm buying the transfers because that's going to be more useful to me. And I'll show you what I mean by the transfers in a minute. Okay, so we're all gluey. Okay. So this is edible gold leaf. Comes in these little sheets. And normally it would be loose, so it would fly off the sheet. But this is a transfer. And so what this does is sticks to the sheet so I can handle it better. And so I'm just going to kind of tuck it in and see what we get. And it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be like really messy and patchy, and then we're going to go back in and go over it. But this is just like a good starting point for us.
Mostly because it's such a strange shape.
Yeah, it's only because it's such a strange shape.
Okay.
On a cake, it would be flawless. But since we're dealing with a very strange shape here, that's what we're dealing with. So, and then I'm going to just keep hitting it here.
It's so shiny.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? And we're just going to keep popping it on there a little bit at a time until it's totally covered. Now remember, this is for a 50th anniversary, so this is one hell of an old bottle of champagne, so it can be patinaed a little bit if we want. Okay, let's see. And then if you want to, if you don't want to waste another sheet, you can grab, Jenna, can you grab me my Sprinks little ones?
Oh, yeah.
So this is good for big surfaces. And then I always have my loose leaves of it sitting around so you can see. That does a really good job of covering it. But then for all these little ones, I'm just going to put a tiny, thank you. Can you grab me a tweezers too?
Yes.
Put a tiny bit of glue on the parts that aren't covered. Thank you. And we're going to grab the loose sheets. This stuff is impossibly cheap. I cannot explain to you. I don't know why I can get it for this price, but I do, and I pass it on to you because that's just the kind of evil cake genius I am. So all I'm doing is patching in any place that it didn't grab on the first time. And it's mostly on that inside part because I was trying to lay a sheet in there. But up here is a tiny little bit. Yeah, a little tiny bit. Okay. Well, come on. What's going on? Why can't I pick this piece up? Are those tweezers I think these tweezers are warts. This gold leaf is super thin, guys.
Oh, that's a good piece.
And so the tweezers aren't even picking it up. I'm just gonna... That one piece will not.
It'll be a big piece.
Okay. There we go. And we're just tapping it in there. That's gonna be my goal in life is to pick up that one piece of edible
It's not ready to go yet.
gold leaf. It isn't. It wants to stay. Oh my god. These tweezers are the worst tweezers on the planet. There, I said it. Where did we even get these things?
They've probably just been used over and over and over.
Yeah, and then warped. Yeah. Okay, while Jenna looks for another tweezers, I'm gonna just keep fighting with this because it's kind of fun. They're a little different.
Moderately amusing. Okay.
But they look less old. Excellent. Okay. Any little bits that are left? Let's get. Ah! Look at that!
Tweezer error, not user error.
Well, I'm sure there's a little bit of both in there. All right. Come on, babies. Get. Okay. There's some there. Here's some here. And we are looking pretty good. Okay. One last little spot I want to get. See that? Right there. And that right there.
Can you tell again what glue you're using?
I am using PME edible glue.
I believe if you scroll up a little bit in the comments, you'll be able to see a link.
Yes. And this jar of the loose Sprinks, I got like a year ago, and I use it on every project I do because it is so sexy. And I still have a ton left over. So this stuff goes a very, very long way. Okay, there we go.
Ella Baker says, I'm loving those loose gold sheets.
Aren't they lovely? They make me so happy. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm just taking off more than I'm putting on. So we're gonna quit while we're ahead. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I lied. I can't stand it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I can't.
Annalise threw in the link again for those gold flakes.
Thank you. Yeah. They're beautiful. Okay. I need a smaller paintbrush, Jenna. Can you grab me one? Thank you. What do I want? I want this one. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Let us know if you have any other questions.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got this baby started. Get on there, buddy. I keep moving it around. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping right here. You guys get the gist, right? Beautiful, edible, gold leaf, golden anniversary. We are all happy.
It is a bottle of chocolate, someone's asking.
Oh, yeah, it's chocolate. It's chocolate. So then the other thing that I want to do, I'm going to just give this a little zhuzh so you can see over it. Yeah. Okay. So that's where we're at right now. Okay. And then this is phase 2.
Somebody said they love the green. They love the green bottle color.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
That's green candy color and a little bit of blue in it, and then we dust it with Chinese hell.
And I believe that was linked up in the comments too.
Yes.
If you want to find our candy color.
So this is another thing. So this is what we're gonna do for labels. I sell these. They're pretty cool. And it's just general. I left some of them blank, so if you want to, you can like stencil or paint on whatever you want to make it custom. This one I'm going to do Celebrate because it's 50th anniversary, and I think I'm going to use Cheers because that's kind of fun too. And so these, Annalise's going to put the link for these up. I'm going to just open this baby up. And they're just like this. So you just cut this baby open, and then I'm just gonna cut along the edge. Okay. Too quiet. Jenna, hum us a tune.
Oh, nobody wants that.
Yeah, come on, let's karaoke. Let's karaoke this stuff, man. Sing me some Train. Okay.
Throw some on my
No
phone.
takers. No takers. Okay, so then this is edible. And I'm just going to flip it over. And we're going to brush the back with my favorite glue. Move this guy back in. Okay, so we're just going to brush the back of this. No, not with the... I just stuck my paintbrush on the gold leaf. Way to go. Okay. It's most important that you get the edges, or they're going to pop back up on you. So get all the pointy part. Caught it, got it. Wait, never hit the floor. Okay.
The glue stick it to the table.
The glue stuck it to the side of the table. Saved by the glue. Okay. Just line it up. Oh, really? I dumped it in my... Hold on. I dumped it in my green...
Oh, no. That's more that vintage 50 years.
Yeah, there we go. It's
green.
patinaed. It's patinaed. We're just going to stick it right on here. Okay. Okay. This goes right on.
Love how thin they are. It looks so realistic.
I know. I love these things. They make me very happy. Okay. Okay. Pull it up. I didn't pull it tight enough on this side. There. Okay. You can just work the little. That's the thing. They're thin enough that you can. It'll actually bend to the contour of the bottle, because the bottle's not a complete cylinder. It actually goes down this way too. So these are pretty neat. Okay. So there's that. And then, just getting better and better, kids. I'm going to do the little Cheers friend. I'm going to pop that out. You can cut it out with an X-Acto, but I'm a really crappy cutter. So, rather than try to cut a perfect circle, I happen to have a circle punch that's a little bit too small to get the whole thing, but it's going to work just fine. So I'm just going to line it up in here. Oh, no, hold on. It needs to be closer to the edge. And pop this baby in here. There. Okay. Come on, big money. Pop. Okay. So we got that. Okay. I set this to the side, and I want to do an edible ribbon on the top. So this is our edible ribbon. If you don't know about this, you should, because it's amazing. It acts like ribbon, looks like ribbon, does not taste like ribbon. It tastes like sugar. So that's cool. So I'm gonna cut a piece of this off. And where does this go, Jenna, typically? Is it around here, or is it up here on a champagne bottle?
A little closer to the bottom of
Like
it.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna cut this.
Yes, we will save this video to Sandy KUSC.
Cool.
And post it on our Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm brushing that with a little edible glue, and we're gonna just have this come down like this. I love this stuff. It stays wherever you put it. Like, I can't say enough. I'm just gonna tuck it down here, and then we're gonna go at it with an X-Acto in a minute. Do the same angle here. Oh my God, that's so
Betty
pretty.
36 is in love with the ribbon.
Oh my God, I love this stuff. Guys, I don't know how I lived without this for so many years.
It would have taken us A half an hour at least.
Just to roll that. Well, and how about to make the gum paste red? Make it the right red. Make it. Well, that's all my fault.
Perfect.
That's all my fault. Because I'm a little neurotic. But so yeah, I'm just gonna tuck it in here, and then we're gonna go back with our little X-Acto. Oh, here it is. Jenna's.
Someone says hello from Long Island. Thanks for sharing this tutorial.
Oh yay! Hi, Long Island.
And we got a thank you. I've always wanted to see how a bottle was made. I cannot watch this now. I'm in my classroom, but I will definitely look back later.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, it's super easy, and it's super fabulous, and it's really impressive. And yeah, get back to work.
Imperial Cake says hi.
Hi, Addie. Miss you, Pumpkin. Love you. Okay, so, oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? And I'm just going to put a little more. Oh, my God. Look at that. So cute.
Red pops.
I love that. That's super cute. Okay. I'm going to just put a little tiny dot of edible glue on this. And we got our bottle. Ready for tomorrow. Okay, so to recap, we got magical champagne bottle, which I love. Hello, chocolate, hollow, wonderful. And where are our panels, Miss J?
Oh, that's perfect because it's one of.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, time flew. Okay. And I'm gonna grab the panels. Just a second. Hold on. Okay. And shorty panels, waiting for tomorrow. And longy panels, waiting for tomorrow. Do you get that sheen? Isn't that amazing? It looks so cool. I love the sheen. If you don't want the sheen, once they're dry tomorrow, you can always dust them with a little bit of cornstarch. But I personally like the sheen. I think it makes it look like polished wood, and it's pretty cool. You can use this for hardwood floors. You can use this for boxes and crates. There's all sorts of amazing things you can do with it, one of which you are going to see tomorrow, same time, live at noon. We are going to assemble this cake. So, see you guys. Tune in tomorrow, and we'll post this right away, but then tune in tomorrow to see the finished cake. See you. Mwah.